Well, let's fit in a game of blitz chess. The 2248. Good luck. Okay, let's go e3, c4. What do I want to do? Let's just develop the bishop. Okay, I'm going to stick to the Reti principle and put the bishop on g2. Okay, comes forward. I'm now going to play d4. We're just trying to challenge black from playing a direct d4. Oh, that's very bold. Okay, let's take here and then possibly here depending on what you do. So we'll try and isolate a pawn. Okay, so trade. Not for now. Might give me bishop up here, but I think... Bishop up, knight down. I want to pop the bishop there just for a move, but I'm really trying to develop the knight to free the queen. I don't think I'm going to get this in. I don't think I'll be able to get that. Rook across feels a bit ambitious, doesn't it? But it's nice if you can solidify and keep a pass pawn and keep it protected. So you just don't move this knight and forget my queen hangs. Yeah, knight comes forward. So takes is a slight technical problem. I think I'm going to play queen across. So now there is a threat to potentially take and actually shift out the way. Obviously if the knight takes, I could take with a knight as well. Queen up might be a move as well. Obviously that would be nice, but I guess a3 just provokes a5. So he's gone with knight takes. I've got to go with a pawn, don't I? I've got to try and at least pretend we're going to guard there. So he goes across, logical. So now I'm going to push again. Can be really, really difficult to try and keep this, but... Takes, knight up now. No good. Let's push here. And of course, this knight might jump around and become extremely annoying. I'm going to play queen up, I think. It looks a bit silly going the diagonal, but I'm threatening to maybe take and go here. Take forward and maybe just sack back, but not where my rook is. Yeah, comes forward, logical. So get the rook over, preparing a potential push. He deals with that. I'm going to kick the bishop and see where it wants to go. Which diagonal is it going to be on? Yeah, logical. I really want a rook here, so I can maybe take back. Trade up. I'm going to risk it. I'm going to put the rook behind the pawn. It's walking to a pin, but maybe I'll play g4 at some point. Otherwise, I'm looking at take, and trying to go up that sort of concept, but... Not easy, is it? Yeah, I'm going to come across, see if the bishop goes over. I can always drop back somewhere. Otherwise, up and hit the pawn. Getting a bit low on time now. Rook across, yeah, that's what he's done. Expected, I'll have to come back. I've got a slightly awkward defense, haven't I, with my pawn structure. Okay, I'll have to push there. I'm actually looking at going this way and sacking this pawn to take some tension off. Knight takes first and then knight up. Takes up. Trade. But we do pressure these pawns in the later on, so... Okay, we're going to go for it now. Actually, I shouldn't pre-move that. Do I go this way? See if he gives up the bishop. No, let's go this way. So we just get a one-move tempo because of the queen. So rook up, we can't actually keep anywhere. But we can go forward and double our Rook's up and threaten to get forward. I'm going to push there and come behind. There's always a potential for a sack, but it doesn't quite work. Not right now. Rook here could be annoying, so he's gone back, so... Let's bring the queen up. I'm trying to reserve this move. I have to reserve that move, but now I've got bishop up. I hope. And king up or queen. Back. Pawn up's a move. So push. I'm just trying to play the clock now. Wow, we got a win thanks to the clock. That's a terrific win, isn't it? Right, let's swap the cameras and see what the engine eval says. Right, we've switched the cameras over, so we just go to this little share icon, PGN, and we copy it. Then we jump into lead chess, so open another tab. Tools and import, request and analysis. This is now Stockfish17 that's doing this. Also, we've actually been much better here and we've blundered it away to level, so we're plus 5.8. That's the type of thing you need to learn from. But it looks like we've played a pretty decent game on the whole. We played a pretty decent game at our level, 85% accuracy each, and yet, look at, we're better or level the whole entire game, but the engine is sitting, it's 85% each, and the CPL 37 and 40, so virtually no difference. But we've just managed to still play a decent game, so fundamentally a good game, but we've never actually completely winning until this point. And then we just blundered it playing quickly, trying to flag our opponent. So this position, instead of doubling the rooks, we should have just gone behind the pawn immediately. Okay, so that's still +1. In that position, we should have actually just taken the rook. And we're still a little bit better, but this is the position where we end up. The queen back is a blunder, and I should have just taken the pawn immediately out, because you can't take back because of the pin. Okay, so rook takes pawn, and that one move though is a difference from being +6 to being level. But I was just playing the clock in that position because my opponent was virtually out of time. They had like, what, 2 seconds left or something. So in this position, it is, again, essentially back to a completely level position. It's just my opponent was the first one out of time. So it is what it is. Very good.